I guess we'll get started if that's okay. Don't mind me, I'm just holding my cell phone and a wad of donations. Thank you guys so much for coming out and being a part of this super awesome, very intimate evening. This is our first concert that we've presented as Annapolis Bluegrass, and we kind of hit our stride with our little fledgling society during a weird time. So the support of you guys and the support of everybody who's watching right now, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much from both Danny and myself for supporting bluegrass music. I cannot believe we're presenting our first concert with David Grier. It's kind of blowing my mind that a man of his musical stature was willing to come up here and perform in this really beautiful, tiny little church. But he was game to do it, and we're really, really pleased that he's our first artist that we're welcoming. David is a three-time IBMA Guitar Player of the Year. He's played with more fantastic musicians than I've probably ever heard of in my life. And he has a whole bunch of wonderful original material. He's going to be playing some original material for us tonight, and I'm sure if we ask him kindly, he'd be happy to take some requests as well. And he, I guess without further ado, let's just get started, shall we? Enough from me. So, David, you ready?
Yeah.
Come on out, man.
Howdy, folks. How are y'all? That's how the queen waves. It's good to see you. I was hoping someone would be here. This is good. Wonderful. How many of y'all play? Everybody here play music? Everybody's raising their hands. Great. Well, I'll hear about all these mistakes then. That's great. It's a church that y'all supposed to be nice. That's my understanding. Well, all right then. I guess we'll start. We, meaning me, I guess. I'm gonna start with the waltz I wrote, and start off slow and taper off, I reckon. It's just that easy, folks. All right. That's one's called High Top Princess Cove is the name. I wrote that a while ago. It's on a couple records of mine. It's on a live one called Live at the Linda. It's also on one called Evocative. My records. Let's do the magic tune. This one's called Cascade. And I wrote this a long, long time ago. It's on my Hootenanny CD. Came out in 1998. And I discovered when you play up the Northwest that well, at the end of the night, you play this song and say, here's one called Cascade. I wrote it. I hope you like it, blah, blah, blah. These pretty girls come up to you at the end of the night and say, oh, Dave, that's so deep and introspective. We'd like to get to know you better. It's like, yeah, that's me. so, I, so I started to look at this tune as being the magic tune. And it was for a long while. It was, I mean, years. It was the magic tune. And then it played in West Virginia. And I said, okay, folks, I'm going to play the magic tune for you. This is great. You're going to love it. Oh, everybody loves it. You're going to love it. It's the magic tune. It's called Cascade. And so I played it, and the people were just that quiet. It's over, and you're just staring at me. It's like great. So the end of the night, I'm getting paid, I'm talking to the manager. I said, you've been here the whole show? I've been here since 4 this afternoon. I said, that's great. Did you happen to see that, hear that song I did in that magic tune, the Cascade number? She goes, oh, yeah, I heard that. I said, that's a good one, isn't it? She said, that's okay. I said, what? She said, it's all right. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. I said, no, I'll have you know that's the magic tune. No, not then. She says, it's all right, I reckon, but why'd you name it after a dishwashing detergent? And that was the end of it. Magic gone. No more magic there to be had anywhere. You can't win. Anyway, it goes like this. If I can remember it, it goes like this. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I haven't really worked for a year. I hadn't done a solo show in about a year, so I've forgotten how to play. I remember G chord, and that's half of it, but it's the other half that's bothering me. Golly. Yeah. My favorite guitar player is a guy named Clarence White. He's amazing. He played with a band called the Kentucky Colonels with his brother Roland White, and he also played with the Byrds later, and he was really good there too. But he and his brother Roland used to sing this song. It's called Dark Hollow. I thought it was a Bill Monroe tune, but it's not. But Bill did it. Many people have done it. The Grateful Dead have did done it. Grateful did done it. Figaro. I'd rather be in some dark hole where the sun don't ever shine than to be on the run, knowing that you're gone would cause me to lose my mind. So blown away, so free, carry farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going and I can't come back. I'd rather be in some dark house where the sun don't ever shine than to be in some big city in a small room with your love on my mind. So blow away, so freight train, carry me farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, I can't come back. So blown away, so freight train, carry me farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going and I ain't coming back. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going and I ain't coming back. Wow. See, I've just been singing for just a couple years. I've discovered that people would rather hear really bad singing as opposed to really good guitar playing. So, you know me, give the people what they want. Anywho, that's all right. It's an old standard. Dark Hollow. That's a nice song. I always think of Clarence when I hear it. Guess I'll do another song I wrote, because if I don't, nobody else will. This one's got a really long title. It's a long title. It's called Have You Ever Been to England, Little Darling? which is a long title. It's way too long. So I've written this. This came out in '98 on my Hootenanny record also. So since then I've shortened it. That's too long to say for decades, you know. So instead of "Have you ever been to England?" I just call it "Ben Dingland." That's a lot better. I'm not quite sure what it means. And it's instrumental. You won't have to hear me sing this one. All right, warm. It is toasty. It's just fine, isn't it? Here, all right. Banjo's not too loud. Perfect. All right. I bet this is going to be a little high. So I'm going to just throw this on the floor. Perfect. I got a new tune, folks. That don't happen every day. When did 16th of October. What's today? 14th. That's almost a month ago. All right, yeah. So it's a month old, which isn't much of an excuse because I got songs there that are much older and I don't know them either. But this is the newest song, let's say that. And it's a fairly simple one. Starts at the beginning and goes plumb to the end. That's what you want in a song. It's called Weeks Turn to Months, Turn to Years. Little Darling. If you put that Little Darling on there, it's more of a bluegrass song. That's where all the money is. All righty. Haha, that's better. questions I'm asking are all that I have. The answers I won't ever know. Memories I cherish are fading away as time and distance now grow. I love you today like I did yesterday. My tears continue to flow. The first week alone was the toughest, but I did persevere. Long, lonely nights been a thing. How weeks turn to months, turn to years. Onward I trudge without reason or rhyme, and hope that one morning will rise when I won't see your face and I won't hear your voice or think of your green Irish eyes. So why, oh why did you leave me, my dear? And where, oh where did you go? These questions I'm asking are all that I have. The answers I won't ever know. The first week alone was the toughest, but I did persevere. The long, lonely nights been a thing. How weeks turn to months, turn to years. The long, lonely night's been a thing. How weeks turn to months, turn to years. The long, lonely night's been a drain. How weeks turn to months, turn to years. How weeks turn to months, turn to years. All righty. Wow, isn't that something? It's kind of brave to sit up here and do that without the chicken wire up front, but y'all are doing swell. I guess I should do an old fiddle tune because there are no new fiddle tunes. This is called Black Mountain Rag. Doc Watson used to do this. Clarence used to do it. Every guitar player down the pike has done this song. It's a good one, as they say. Black Mountain Rag. Now, don't try that at home, folks. Kind of a trained professional. Used to be. That's funny stuff, huh? What now? They're all alike. It's just like rap music. You heard one, they're all the same. Let's see, what should I do? Oh, here's one. You'll recognize these two songs. Sitting around the house playing, you sort of fall into ruts. You got your favorite lick and you play it all the time and you put it into every song because you think it's cool. And we all do that. I've done it for years. And after a while, every song starts to sound alike because maybe you got two cool licks that you wrote and you put both of them in every song. So they all sound alike. And yeah, or you're just used to playing it the same way and you're tired of hearing it. So what I do is just play songs I don't know. I mean, we all know songs. We all play a certain set of songs, but we know many more songs. We just don't play them, Maybe they're not in that genre or whatever. That's how this is. There's songs I knew and I figured them out and I played them and I put them together. They seem to go together. And because I wasn't used to playing it, everything was new. And I didn't put my two favorite licks in. So you'll recognize these tunes, sometimes people ask how I do that, and it's really simple. There's some people, we caught some suckers earlier. I gave a workshop, but I'll tell you all the secret. And don't tell them, they spent a lot of money.
David's sitting right in the front row.
But here's the secret. And it's free because we're such good friends. This hand just goes like this. Most of the time, way down here where where you know what you're doing. Every now and then, pretty girl walks, you go way up here like you know what you're doing. But by golly, get back down here where you really know what's happening. And this hand just goes like that, fast as you can. There you go. See, she's got it. She's there. See, nothing to it. Piece of cake. That's funny, ain't it? Anywho, I'm gonna do another song I wrote. I know, for you. This is on my newest solo record. I say that because I have a band record out that's more recent, but this one's called Ways of the World. And I wrote all but the 2 old fiddle tunes. I wrote this waltz. I was challenged at a bar. A friend of mine says, let's see who can write the best song. I said, oh, golly, why? I don't have enough pressure in my life. I said, all right, well, whatever. I said, what will you win? He said, well, the winner gets free drinks. Losers buy the winners a drink. All right, I probably owe you that much anyway, so I'm really not out nothing. I had no plans of writing a song. I just figured I'd buy a friend drinks because I'm so nice. So anywho, I ended up writing this melody. I thought, well, this is kind of a haunting, desolate sounding melody. What's haunting, desolate, sort of deal. Like, well, the Dust Bowl, that would be, sure. He said with a laugh. So I wrote this song about the Dust Bowl. And I like it. And it's on my new record. And there it is right there. Avery, would you sing with me? Yeah. From over there? No. No, come on over here. You let me give you the COVID.
Oh, stop.
Huh?
It's just. Okay.
Is this how the Beatles got started?
I don't know. Are we starting something?
No.
No.
All right, Dust Bowl Dream, Little Darling. Do you see that?
I don't need it.
I do.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
This is the progressive lenses.
Okay.
I wasn't born a rich man, but I never been this poor. I moved out west to grab some land just to watch it sit through my door. I hoed a road and plant my seeds and hope they would grow. The winds, they came and took my crops, got nothing left to show. It doesn't really rain around here, just enough to teach. If I could feel a drop of rain, I'd fall down to my knees. banks have closed and the tellers left town. I don't think they're coming back. It looks like all my money's run away from here. Just got this nickel in the pocket of my shirt. So it's another day of toil and strife, living this dust bowl dream. The pain and the anguish that I've been through, why you just couldn't even begin to believe. It doesn't really rain round here, just enough to tease. If I could feel a drop of rain, I'd fall down to my knees. All right. There you go. I did. So she asked me if I won the bet, and I did because no one else wrote a song. You know, I wrote the melody first, and then I was at the airport and I wrote these lyrics down. I thought, well, that's going to be really good. I think that's all right. I get to my room later that day, you know, and it was all good, but the last verse, I didn't like the last verse. I wrote another one that was worse, and the next one was worse than that. I couldn't figure it out because when I read it, it was just fine. But when I sang it, it was horrible. More horrible. Anyway, so I ended up just leaving it and talking it through, and I liked it a lot better that way. Let's see. Trying to think if I know any good ones. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, if I could think of one more, by golly, I'd do it. Daddy's money. This is another one I wrote. It's called Waiting on Daddy's Money, Little Darling. This is also on my new Ways of the World CD. That's the title. That last one was, and this one is, and there you have it. Then we'll take a short break for about 5 or 10 minutes and come back in a half hour and do another set. It's that new math. Thank you all. Now don't run off. Here's going to be a whole nother set of some of the same notes.
Thanks, David. So we'll just
Absolutely.
take a quick 15-minute break. And if you haven't had a chance to donate yet, you can see me and I can take your money. I'd love to take your money. All of our money that we take in is going straight to David. So I'll take it and deliver it. Okay? Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back in 15.
Thanks.
I would hit the lights, but I'm not quite sure how to, so, I know, we need like a bell or whistles or something, noise makers. David, what do you say? Would you like to do it again? Sure. All right.
This is usually where everybody goes home. Now I'm glad y'all stuck around. Let's see. Guess we could do a fiddle tune. This one's called Red Haired Boy. And I changed it around because I've been playing this one for quite a while too. And you get tired of playing them. I'm too lazy to learn something new. So I take what I already know and mess with that. And that way I'm halfway done before I even start. And this is well, it's a fiddle tune, you know, it's 4/4 or 2/4, however you look at it, I don't know. But I changed the first part and the last part into 7/8. And that sounds pretty daunting for a bluegrass feller. 7/8, what's that? I know 3/4, 2/4, 4/4, what's 7/8? And it's really easy if you count 7/8 like they do in Branson, Missouri. It's really easy, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's easy. It's really no different than anything else. Piece of cake. Nothing to be afraid of. Red-haired boy, little darling. How you like that? Thank you all. Like I was saying earlier, Clarence White's my favorite guitar player. I got a lot of favorites, but he's my mainest. Hooked on phonics. Anyway, yeah, you got it. He's my favoritist. Is that better? He used to sing this song. Every time it rains, Lord, I run to my window. All I do is just wring my hands and moan. All I do, yeah, you can sing it better than that. Listen to the thunder, Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You've been gone so long. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? Someone said they thought they saw you roaring down in Reno with a big old man from San Antonio. They say I'm a fool to pine. What do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You've been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Ain't doing nothing, Lord, I guess I could get stoned. Let the past paint the guilt fifth of Thunderbird and try to write that song. Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Wolf scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you gone so long? So about 5 years ago, I wrote my first song with words and music all the way through. And I thought, well, looky there, I'm a songwriter. Which was amazing because I never listened to words. I'll catch the odd word here and there, you free bird or something, but I don't know all the lyrics. I never listened to them. I listened to like the melody and how the syllables hit, and never paid attention to words. Golly. And so I wrote this first one. I thought, well, looky there, I'm a songwriter, better start paying attention. And when I did, I noticed that everybody uses the same words. Some people use the same whole sentence. Like, how many songs is this in? You don't like my peaches, don't shake my tree. That's in a million different songs. Or I woke up this morning. That's for a blues song. There's a ton of those. So once I figured that out, and you can use everybody else's words and whole phrases, songwriting got a whole lot easier. It is a piece of cake. So, as a song, you don't want to write a song like everybody else. Here's one about grandma or puppy love or what have you. So you want your own niche. You want to carve your own place out in this world, right? So this one's called You're Dead. This is for Dan. He likes this. Over the hills, through the woods, to grandmother's house we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. But you wouldn't know that because you're dead. There once was a lady who swallowed a fly. She swallowed a great many things, but she didn't die. She knew all the king's horses and all the king's men. That wouldn't help you one bit, cause you're dead. Hickory dickory dock, you're buried under a great big old rock. With those flowers at your feet and that big old stone over your head. Why, it just goes to show everybody you're dead. So nothing was stirring, not even a mouse. Everything's peaceful now that you're gone from the house. And even though the sun shines more brightly than it ever did, you wouldn't notice because, yep, you're dead. This is my favorite verse. It'll be your favorite verse too because it's the last verse. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yada, yada, yada. There you go. Time marches on, it waits for no man. I'm still alive, but you're dead. Time marches on, it waits for no man. I'm still alive, but you're dead. See how easy songwriting is? Piece of cake. That's funny stuff, and it's really funny if you don't get out much. Here's one called Angelina Baker. Stephen Foster wrote this. Did you know this about Stephen Foster? He wrote Swanee River and a bunch of different songs. Hard Times Come Around No More, a bunch of different songs. And he was never in Florida. He just looked at a map and thought, well, I'll write about this little river here. It seems like a good name. Isn't that funny? I guess not. Anywho, Angelina Baker. righty. It's just that easy. You're funny. Mm. The engagement waltz. Yeah. For who?
Is it, can I prevail upon you?
Yes, go ahead. I know that one. Know it. I wrote it. It's been a while, but it hadn't changed any, so I got that in my favorite. Is this one you tried? No, you did Angelina Baker, right? All righty. This one I wrote. It's called Engagement Waltz. Sure enough. I hadn't thought of that tune in a long time, so thank you. It's wonderful. Mhm. Used to be in tune. Anyway, My friend wrote this. I know you didn't think I had friends. I could find a way to change your mind. You don't give me one more try. I'd show you how true love can be. If you change your mind about me, I wonder if maybe you'd stay the night with me. I bet you buy more, you change your point. It's getting so late, I'm going crazy with all this burning love building up inside you. I can find a way to change your mind. Don't give me one more try. I'd show you how true love can be. Change your mind about me. Now you can hurt a ton, certain one too many times. What I feel for you is like no others felt before. I'll stop your crying, I'll prove that I'm not lying. You'll never know the truth. Don't walk me down the door. I can find a way to change your mind. You don't give me one more try. I'd show you how true love can be. If you change your mind about me. So perfect. Well, aren't you nice? You need to follow me everywhere. This is great. And if one of you could tune my guitar, that'd be super. Because apparently I cannot. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go show them a lesson. Put this into an open D tuning. So when you strum across it, it makes a chord. I first learned about this tuning from Dolly Parton. She was on the TV. It was like Dinah Shore or something way back years ago. Some, mom was watching after school. And I was watching it because I was there. Because Dolly's going to sing one. They kept hyping it up. So it's like, all right, I want to see this. Because she had these fingernails that was plumb out to here. And I knew when my fingernails got just a little bit too long, it made it more difficult to play. And I was curious how she was going to play with fingernails like that. And come to find out, she was in an open tuning like this. I thought, well, I need to learn how to do that. After I learned how to tune, and this also forces you to put your fingers in a different place. Because if you play the same licks you're comfortable with, they won't work. The strings are changed, and therefore everything's different. So here it is. Yeah, 5/6 of it's there. So it's tuned like a dobro or a banjo. Just sounds better. They're tuned to G, I reckon. I reckon you could tune them however you wanted. This is called Little Rabbit. Mark Schatz wrote this next tune. He lives in Crownsville. He's just around the corner. And I think it's called All Full Up. I might be wrong. Pretty tune. He wrote it on old time banjo. I know Mark mostly as a bass player. I guess he's famous as a bass player. I know he's famous as a bass player. But he wrote this on the banjo. He's had a couple records out where he played the banjo, and this is on one of those, I think. Mike Compton's a really, really great mandolin player. Phenomenal. He wrote this song and named it after his daughter. Her name's Hallie. Anyway, she's got real long red hair, curly. Used to be down to her waist. And I ain't seen her in a million years, so I don't know. But it used to be. This is called Redhead Blues. How we doing? I know. The shirts are now retro. I guess. I don't know. I can eat soup now. Well, I've got a website. That's a good idea. When you're done playing solitaire, tour of duty, and whatever all you do, come check me out. It's davidgrier.com. It's Grier, David Grier, www. I'm the worldwide www.davidgrier.com. I've got CDs and stickers and t-shirts and DVDs and tab books and what all. A lot of what all, as Andy Griffith used to say. I don't know what all. And if you're on Facebook, which I guess most folks are, I reluctantly am. I just joined last year. Um, Still don't know how to use it. I just look at everybody else's stupid videos they put up. It's funny. Anyway, if you go to Facebook and tune in Nashville Tune Stream, I do a stream there every Tuesday, 7 to 9 Central Time, so 8 to 10 Tuesday evenings, your time. It's free, and you're supposed to donate, or you can donate. And if you don't, we kind of belittle you a little bit, but we got to have our fun. So, and it's free. You just watch it. If you feel like donating, donate. And if you don't, then whatever. There you are. And that is with a band, Stuart Duncan and Dennis Crouch on bass. Stuart's on the fiddle, and Casey Campbell plays the mandolin. There's this feller named Corey Walker. He plays the banjo, and they're all really good. They're really, really, if you don't get out much, they're the best. Even if you do, they're some of the best. They really are. Really, really are. In fact, Stuart won't be with us this next Tuesday coming up. He's going to Florida with this some feller named Sturgill Simpson. I told him to get his priorities straight. But we got another thing about Nashville, Tennessee, is there's a lot of great musicians. We got this feller named Shad Cobb, and Shad's an amazing fiddle player, really, really good. And Shad will be playing in Stuart's place this Tuesday. So tune in and let us know what you think. Figaro. So my father played the banjo, so he wasn't a real musician, but he hung out with them. He played with Bill Monroe for 2 years, from 65 to 67. He was part of that band. And Bill Monroe wrote this song for him. It's called Crossing the Cumberlands. And when Dad found out that Bill was going to write him a song, he was all excited because, oh, I'm going to get a cool song, nice fast song like Earl Scruggs would play. It's cool. It's going to be great. Bill Monroe's writing it too. And it ended up being this real slow, moody kind of song. And Dad didn't like it at first, but he grew to like it, really liked it. And he played it really well. I think he played it really well. And, you know, it ain't just my opinion. There's one other guy out there that thinks so. Anyway, Crossing the Cumberlands. Well, thank you all so much. It's been really nice playing for you, and I'm glad you all came. It wouldn't have been the same without you. So tell all your friends they missed it. Tell them it was great. Lie if you have to. It's all right. Um, check out my website when you're bored. Go home, play your guitars, have fun, be nice. All right, take care. Thank you.
And again, he's got some stuff, so please support, and hopefully we'll see you next month or